And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Shining the Holy Ark. I'm your host, CRPG Guy. And when we last left off, we were grinding 1,000 gold coins. I've grabbed a little bit more for healing purposes and anything else I want to burn money on. We hit level 5 for our swordsman and 4 for Rodai and Melody. And just as a funny thing, we've learned Sleep as a spell, which is somewhat interesting, but only as needed. Let's go ahead and buy that elixir, shall we? We're gonna put that on Jacktard for now. That's gonna burn through pretty much all of our cash. We do have a little bit left, though. Let me just double check here. We've gotten some herb drops throughout a bit of the game. I am going to pass some herbs here around to Rhodey, because we're just going to run out of space if we don't think this through. Well, let's grab an antidote. We'll grab 2 antidotes if we have the money. We should. They're like 10 or 20 each. So every character has an antidote on them. But if I'm not mistaken, I don't think poison continues after battle, so though I could be wrong. I might be thinking of paralysis or sleep. But I'd rather have them than not have them, personally. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna be just stockpiling lots of herbs. We may end up having to sell them soon. Okay, so we got the one kind of rare item here. We can actually go in here. I forgot to do this earlier. The Storyteller's Mansion is located in the outskirts of Enric. There you can hear about our legends and even the history of our country. My father went there often just to listen to all their tales. Village Chief. It must be very boring for you mercenaries to be stuck here because of the border is closed, but please try to be patient. If you get into a fight, it will distress all the people living here in Desire Village. Do you know about the ancient ruins to the South Forest? No. It is one of 3 ruins which are located in the east, west, and south of Enric Castle. They say that there is a riddle attached to each ruin. If anyone can successfully solve the 3 riddles and acquire the 3 sacred treasures, they can climb up the Tower of Illusion. That would be a mighty accomplishment indeed. Interesting. Oh, and there's something shining in the darkness under the bed. Do you want to take a shining in the darkness? Get it? A reference? Let you come into my house and steal gold coins on the floor? How despicable. Well, if you're so short of money that you must resort to petty theft, you can have that. However, no matter what happens, don't ever repeat this miserable behavior in the future. I make no promises. Free stuff is free stuff, bro. Okay. Not much else we can do in town. We're pretty much as geared as we can be without spending more money than necessary. Also, our 2 next levels are pretty far. 156, 131, and 99, respectively. Yeah, you'll notice that Jacktard is leveling much faster than the other characters, which is fine. Or at least a little faster. As we finally head into the Forest of Confusion. Now, I've wandered around here a little bit. Not grabbing any treasures or anything, because I know where most of them are in this game. Just mainly trying to keep things simple. As we will get ourselves another herb, which we'll pass to somebody. Because, yeah. Jacktard's running out of space for items. So, we'll do that. And then the next item. Oh boy, that's a lot of beetles. Well, let's beat them down like the rest, shall we? Alright, let's keep moving. And missed them all. Alright. Let me see. Oh, what do we got here? Okay. We get the bronze shell, which is an accessory that he can use. You'll notice, like, the armor is just that. The leather shell seems to just go over one shoulder plus body. So we'll go ahead and put this on, and this is the same kind of deal. But you'll notice it's a replacement for the leather shell. Or for whatever it's called. What is it called? Yeah, the leather shell and the bronze shell. As it says, it reinforces armor, where this is straight up an accessory. So it gives you an idea, like, there's multiple little sets of accessories and stuff that can be equipped on characters. I believe... No. Is it here? Okay, that can't go that way. Must be this one. Yeah. Random piece of crap item. A staff at this point is unnecessary. It's really just money at this point. We'll give that. We'll put that down to Melody. Everybody should carry something. No. Alright. I believe we gotta go this way. As we bump into a new enemy type, which would be the skeleton or skeleton. Nothing a good old-fashioned beatdown won't hurt. You can see they're pretty healthy compared to the other enemies we've been fighting. So that's nice. 36 coins, extra XP. Still not getting huge amounts by any stretch of the imagination, but it's serviceable. Alright, let's keep moving. As we're gonna get introduced probably to the hardest enemy that's gonna be out and about right now. One of the hardest. Definitely want to give him a good whooping. And don't be shy. We actually can't finish. We want to finish the side. There's the side quest that I mentioned in the last episode. We definitely need to make a trip back to the town. So don't get your hopes set on just powering through, you know, every dungeon. But this is probably one of the strongest enemy types here. And he also AoE hits things for about 7 damage. Well, 5 to 6. But yeah, the strongest attacks here are going to do around 7 to 10 damage, roughly. So just keep all characters over 10 and you should be fine. Using that, we're going into a 3rd round with this guy. And he's down. And this is a very important item to find. A fairy named Daisy was found. Yay! So we finally got our fairy here. Is this our first fairy? I think so. Yeah, that's our first fairy. Okay, really quick. I don't believe there are too many hidden items until we get down to the bottom area of the map. I think there's something here. Again, something passive. Don't really care. We're going to pass that to a character. We're actually going to have to sell some of these herbs, strangely enough. Every character should have roughly 3, with maybe Melody having 4 or 5. But you can see we have quite a bit. And actually, Jacktar could be satisfied probably with just 2. If we go straight down here, we can actually grab another item hidden in the tree. Trees, plural, but yeah. All right, let's keep moving here. And there we go. The energy bread. We're gonna use that right away. Again, no point in not using them. Raising maximum HP. Nice. Now I believe we need to go This doesn't lead to anything, I don't think. Oh, I saw a chest. Anything here? No. Alright. Let me see, make sure we've... Clearly we gotta go this way. These little guys... I don't think I've shown these guys yet in battle. They're not that interesting. They're pretty easy to kill, as you can see. Even before the grinding and leveling, they're not that bad. There we go. How are we doing? Let's see. I guess we'll go this way. And then another battle. All right. Never a break. We'll show this fight just because they're pretty nasty fights. For what they are. I honestly don't think she's going to do more damage, so we'll just, you know, use her regular attack. She might even heal herself, so... Whereas with not using her regular attack, I actually think the regular attacks might be stronger from Rodai. We'll give it a shot here. We know everybody goes faster than the Trent, so I'm not too worried about what he's planning. Yeah, it's about the same, actually. With the chance that he could block it. Heal herself. Just to be safe. He'll live one more round, but that's fine. We should probably heal Rodai as well. And there he goes. We'll heal Rodai. Yeah, at 10 health, it's time to recover. Because there are enemies that can do that much damage. Melody reaches level 5, meaning everybody's close to leveling, which is really, really good. We could use a level right now. You can also see Jacktard has healing too, so it as a spell. It's his only spell right now. So already, like, characters are pulling their weight in different ways where the herbs are useful, but not necessarily that relevant to have all the time. We might even use Jacktard's healing for now. Alright. And we get an Angel Wing. Cool. We'll need that too. We'll be using that not too long from now, actually. So there's goodies to get. And a new enemy type. This probably enemy hits the hardest, I think, per turn because he can use magic. So we do want to be wary with him. But it shouldn't be an issue. He'll go down like the rest after probably roughly 2 rounds. But here's his big attack. 9 points of damage. So I was right. Most enemies in this area will do about, at worst, 10 points of damage. But we wear it rather well, so it's not an issue. Just gotta deal with it when the time comes, so to speak. Really quick. 43, 18. So he'll level in a couple of fights, and he'll level in a couple more from that. As we bump into another Trent. Alright, and Rhodey levels right away, which is great. So we don't need to heal yet, so we won't. I think we've already... Yeah, that chest is on the other side. There, we already grabbed it. It says Monument to Courageous Pixies. Keep that in mind for later. There's actually a whole side quest for finding pretty much all the pixies. So we need to make an effort to try to find them all. Jacktard and the others found a lost dog. Yay! Oh, look at this little guy. Alright, now before we just get out of this dungeon here, there's a couple more things we want to do. Don't believe it's here. Oh no, wait a minute. What am I saying? I think it's a chest. Yeah. Gotta deal with this guy. Let's keep moving. As we get a lucky cookie. We're gonna go ahead and just use it now. Like I said, it's a stat boosting item. Probably just use most of them on our main character here. That was pretty shitty. Oh well. Here's what it is. Stat boosting items do not make or break your ability to beat this game, but it is nice to have good ones, good drops as they appear. As we're going to get another very important find. Definitely don't want to miss out. On a pixie, which is named Maple. I think that's our first pixie as well. Sweet. So, all right. So we've taken some damage. We've dealt with a few other things, but just out of being good habitually, let's go to our possessions. Let's use the Angel Wing here because we could sell some old gear. We're carrying a few things we don't need. We also have the missing dog that we can we can turn in right away. So let's go back to town. You don't have to do this right now, but it makes personally to me, it makes all the sense in the world to go ahead and just do it. So first things first, let's go turn the dog in. There we go. You'll see why this is so important. Thank you, you found my Jabby for me. And thus we're gonna get... I believe it's a fairy, though. My pixie says she wants to go with you. I'm sure she'll help out a lot. Isn't that right, Jabby? A pixie named Cherry joins the group. No, it's a pixie. Thank you for helping out me. Thank you for helping out Jimmy. He took good care of me. When you encounter monsters, please call me immediately. I'm sure I can assist you during battles. So that's pretty cool. And if we go look at our current pixies, we have 2 pixies and 1 of everything else, which should be about right. So yay. Let's go to the shop. We need to make some inventory space because we're gonna keep finding shit is really what it comes down to. And because we're gonna keep finding shit, it kind of means we need to make room. So we don't need the leather shell because we have the bronze shell. So we can sell the leather shell. We also have a wooden staff we don't really need. So we'll sell that. Oh, she's pretty full too. Okay, so what else do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 healing items. So we'll sell 3 of these herbs. They don't count as much cash for much of anything, but like I said, it's just easier to dump them right now than anything else. We have a bunch on other characters and whatnot, so if we need to replenish her herbs for some reason, we can. So now she's down to 5. We can knock him down to about 3. But worst case, you know what? There's plenty of inventory, so I won't mess with it further. He only needs really 2. We want him attacking almost every turn. So no reason to really mess with that. So they got 5, 5, and 2, 1. Plus the elixir in case of emergency. We're looking pretty good. Alright, so let's head back to the forest here. We got, whoops, as I go the wrong way. I'm a jackass. In we go. So let's take a look. We got to make our way all the way back down to that lake. So start heading that way. And you know what? I'm gonna meet you guys at the lake. That way you don't have to sit through me backtracking through a dungeon for what it's worth. All right, really quick, funny thing. I just finished that fight, and I forgot to actually use the inn. So silly me. Let's use that inn, shall we? because we definitely need to recover. But yeah, I will meet you guys back at the lake. Okay, we're back at the lake, and let's keep moving. So we've explored pretty much this entire area, but we still have some more to look at, as we've now made it to that ever so coveted graveyard. Not coveted, but spoke of graveyard, rumored graveyard. Alright. And there's one of the upgrades. So that would be both major upgrades to find in this area. That's why we didn't pay for it. And middle shield will remove the need for the small shield. Awesome. There be an angel wing. And you can see kind of the tombstones locations and that they block the way. So there's only really one way forward. Oh, this clearly ain't good. So our first real boss fight of the game, and bosses are not usually pushovers. We could try using some magic. Pretty sure her Hellblast will be stronger. We want to keep characters probably over 20 HP, give or take. Probably over 15 to be safe. We'll see. We'll check out how much damage he does and base a lot of it on that. But you can see we are going faster than the boss, so we don't need to heal prematurely here. 7 points, that's nothing. Just do regular attacks, see how we do. 15, 10. It's about the same damage. So we will not spend MP except for healing purposes. So he can do about 11 damage, it would seem. So I would say heal at 15 or lower to be safe. We're kicking his butt pretty good, so I do think he's a rather healthy bad guy, and this is, I think, the worst thing he can do to us. And it didn't work. Melody speed decreased by 7. That could be bad. So we're going to actually have her heal this round, just to be on the safe side with Rhodey. As long as she's faster than him, she's still faster, so we're good. Our levels are good. May as well let her heal herself anyway. Keep our numbers nice and high. If he attacks Jacktard or Rhodey, we won't probably have to heal as much. Mainly Jacktard, who he's not really attacked yet. Until maybe... Nope. Till now? Okay. So yeah, we're good. So we do about 10. We'll try magic one more time. Okay, it's the same damage as we're doing right now, so... That's fine. As long as he attacks Jacktard, we're good. But it looks like he's gonna hit Melody, and that's still, we can recover from that. So we'll keep attacking, keep kind of the pressure on, and he's down. Oh yeah! Fuck that dude up. So we get 88 bucks, and an energy bread was found. That's nice, and a bunch of XP. Boss. Or rather, boss. You're the halfling from yesterday, aren't you? You make us go through all that hassle, then don't even show your face? How rude. Boss, I've been waiting for you. Really? Who are you calling boss, and who are you? Boss, I'm glad to see you're looking well. I'm glad to see you looking well. I heard that you were in the cave-in at the mine, so I didn't expect to see you again. You are one of my men? Did you come to rescue me? Boss, what happened? Have you forgotten me? Me, Doyle? The incomparably swift? That's a interesting name. I injured my head, and since then I can't remember much, or anything clearly. I can't believe you forgot me. Doyle. Me, your right-hand man. That's too cruel. It's not like he had any choice in the matter. Rodai injured his head in the cave-in and lost his memory. Now I understand. That's the reason why you didn't acknowledge me at the pub. By the way, who are you two? Do I know you? We're the mercenaries hired by Enric to capture Rodai. Boss, run. These people are your enemies. Wait a minute. The situation has changed. Come back down here. It's okay. If they want to turn me in, they would have done so by now. You're right. Well then, boss, what are you going to do? We are going to find and help our comrade Forte, who was taken to Enric Castle. We three must stay together because, well, there's a good reason behind it. So I'm going with them to Enric Castle. Going to Enric Castle? Boss, beware. These people intend to turn you in at Enric by taking advantage of your loss of memory. Doyle is rather suspicious, isn't he? What shall we do, Jack Tard? Explaining things to him certainly doesn't seem to be very useful, but we should ask him about the secret path. Doyle, tell me something. Where is the secret path to Enric, and how can we get through? Boss, are you going with them anyway? Damn, I can't say no to one of your requests. You can get to Enric by passing through here, then through the deep forest. Are you really going? Well, then, at least take this. What are you doing? Is it Rodai your boss? Be quiet. This isn't something for a woman or child to stick their nose in. Ooh, smack. If you go to Enric Castle with your bare face hanging out, it's dead certain you will be caught. If you must go, use this mask. Just in case. That's fair. I'll keep the key. Hey, you two, take care of my boss. So, not even gonna help out. What a dick. Remember that I'm a ninja who can appear and disappear anywhere at any time I wish. I'll be watching you at all times, so don't try anything, or we'll both regret it later. He's gone. What are you going to do about that iron mask? The man in the iron mask. Actually, it's quite a clever idea, and suits our plans rather well. Let's get going. So, Doofus here is going to be wearing a mask for a little while. And in the 100s to levels, so that's fine. Let's heal up just in case some new baddies come along who hit a little harder. You know there's going to be mob variations as we continue, right? And so let's go ahead and force it open. And in we go. We found some stairs leading underground. Whee! So we enter the cave here, which kind of zigs and zags, which is a kind of a neat little effect if I do say so myself. Believe there's a goodie here for us to exploit. And then I forget which area it actually is, but I think it's this one? No. We'll go this way. Check the pillar. Here we go. Nice. A fairy named Iris was found. Definitely like fairies, I assure you. So we now have 2 pixies and 2 fairies. So making them the strongest, but I don't believe we're gonna run into many of those around here. Let's go back. Make sure we're going the right way here. And you see that kind of wedges around. I think this comes back. Yeah. So we've kind of explored everything over here. Make a left. I think this counts. Yeah, so here's a blue worm enemy, one of the newer enemies. Still, Leprechaun seems to be very useful. You see, we're having trouble doing some damage to him, but we got him. 14 XP, so 16 XP total. That's pretty good. So that's telling us kind of where to go in case, you know, we got lost. There's some little tidbits of help early on, but don't rely on it too much. As we run into another new enemy, the Durango. And Rhoda takes 6 damage. So it's, again, they're hitting a little harder on average. Whereas the old forest things were hitting us pretty rough, but not as much anymore. Anything here? Nah. Let's see. Let's go the other. Check the other path. Let's keep moving. As we get a bronze staff, which we can pass to. Pass that to Melody for now, or leave it there. Actually, what we should do is we need to use that item. Let's pass this to Melody for now anyway. And then, just to give us some room. Nice. You'll notice we're having him intentionally pull away from the pack too. So we look at our map here. We want to go this way. Now we're going to see some kind of looks like boulders in our way. Then we get an antidote. We'll put that on our healer as well, so she can mule that around for the time being. We're running out of inventory space, which isn't a big deal. I do think that's the last item down here, give or take. Okay, so clearly this is the right way to go. Get into another fight here. Let's keep moving. It's got to kind of go around all this. Kill him like the rest. Alright, let's keep moving. Whoops. Down we go. Alright, so we're in the basement here. I believe we gotta go this way. So I could be wrong. We'll get in another fight here. Let's keep moving. Okay, I know where I am. That's what's important. Almost was kind of curious where I was gonna find this guy, but I should always trust my brain. Because we'll get Leprechaun number 2. Which is pretty good. Alright, let's keep moving. Nope, wait. That way we get, you know, credit for seeing that. Alright. And we'll looky here. A feather robe, I believe. Yep. Okay. So as you can see, we bought this stuff earlier, but it was quite a while before we would get it. Hence why I was willing to risk just picking it up at the store. Well, not risk, but spend the cash. It's not worth going this deep into a dungeon undergeared, in my opinion. She already has that. Right? Feather robe. Yeah. So we're good with all of that. I believe if we go over here, we should find an incubus. I think it's... I don't remember their names for the life of me. I just know there's an incubus here. The incubus named Enjewel was found. So we got our second incubus. Nice. Hence, this is totally worth it, by the way. And if you want to double check what we have... So we're just short of succubus. We're pretty much on par with everyone else, so that'll do. Okay, the only way to go is this way. That did nothing for us. No. Let's keep going. And that, yeah, they came from above, so that's not going to count at all. Darn. Though I don't know why I was gonna not show you this fight for a second. Definitely some new enemies. Yeah. 12 damage, so we got to be very careful here. We got Rodai. Okay, we're not hurting yet. What we need to do here is, strangely enough, guarantee Rodai doesn't get killed. Alright, so they're pretty healthy too. 18, wow. Okay. So now we're starting to get to where the enemies are kicking our butts, which is about time. Nice. Let her heal herself, especially because she's slowed. Alright, he's down. Oof. Lots of XP though, and melody levels. Strangely enough, the others are going to be close to. She learns heal level 2, which is nice, but not necessary at this exact moment. Maybe for Jacktard, but for the other two characters, a regular level 1 heal should more than suffice. Okay, let's see, where are we? Okay. Usually we'll take that all the way to the end. Level up for Jacktard, meaning that Rodai is going to level up as well. Nice. Big levels. Ayakashi, whatever, mastered. We'll take a look at that. Just to be safe. Surround the enemy with illusion. So this makes it harder for characters to get hit. And our two next level at this point is 281, 340, and 324. So he's at level 7. 324, 340. So yeah, these two are very close, as kind of awkwardly expected. Now if we go over here... Nope. Oh wait, no. There. Pretty sure. Yeah, just another herb. Kind of just a nice little rando item. We'll give that to somebody else. So hang on to... Rodai probably now taking priority because he's the only one that can't heal anybody without, you know, using magic, so. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. That's a loop. Let's keep moving here. Alright, and I believe... we can find something here. which is very useful. The magic nectar, which we're just going to use again on Jack Tard right away. Because he's also going to get some offensive magic, if I'm not mistaken, down the road. So, increases maximum MP. And if you know anything about other Shining games, you know that usually they learn a bolt or spark attack. And that's a pretty good, you know, ability. And that character, usually that main character doesn't get a lot of MP. So it's nice to have him be able to do other stuff. Trust me on that. Can I go this way? Ooh, boy. Alright, let's keep moving. Another fight here. Alright, let's keep moving. Okay. I think there's something over this way coming up. More to fight. Alright, let's keep moving. A bronze brace. We already have one of these, so that's not really a big deal. So we'll give that. Nah, we already bought one. All right, good to know. As it'll take us up this way. And then you can see we're in a different basement, a higher up basement, it looks like. Let's keep going here. Let's go all the way across. Nothing. Okay. I believe from this jar, though, there is something. And there we go. Another antidote herb. We're going to pass that to Rhodey at this point. Rhodey at this point. Because just no need. One character already has 3 at this point, so. Alright, let's go this way. I think this is just a pathway. Alright, let's keep moving. We're already getting attacked yet again. Let's keep moving. Now. Yeah. Oh, battle time. Alright, let's keep moving. For more Bataroos. Alright, let's keep moving. No, there's nothing here. Okay. Where are we? Alright. So we'll just have to go through here. And I believe there's a pretty important item that's easily missed. But things get a little chaotic, labyrinthian-ish, if you will. Let's deal with this first. Alright. I believe we want to go this way. We gotta deal with this. Okay, let's keep moving. I don't think there's anything there. I believe there's anything. Yeah, that just leads back the way we came. And I believe if we go all the way through, this should be, yeah, our first mithril ore. Sweet. We'll deal with that a little later. We're not going to deal with that clearly right at this exact moment. Alright. And we get a Cobra Pot. So we'll beat the crap out of him as long as he doesn't drive us insane here. Once in a while, you will find enemies like such. Pretty much, for lack thereof, it's a mimic, right? And he's... Melody is now poisoned. Oh, damn it. There's a crit, though. Okay, we need to heal her. Alright. Simple enough. Finally get to use one of our frickin' antidotes here. And then let's go ahead and heal up. Alright, that's good enough for right now. You see, got nothing out of that except the fight. I believe that's back the way we came. Yeah, so now we want to go this way. Which, if we keep going here, get another little fight. Alright, there's another level for Melody. An antidote magic learned, meaning don't really need the other stuff, but yeah. But it's expensive, so you got to keep that in mind too. And because Jack-Tart needs a lot of HP, per se, let's try this one. Nice. Everybody's squared away. Alright, let's keep moving. Get another angel wing, which has its purposes and uses. Pretty sure he's starting to get full up, though. Yeah. Luckily, we're almost out of here, for anybody wondering. Gotta get a little further, then we'll be good. Alright, and road eye levels to 7. Meaning Jack-Tart is not far behind, but he's gonna level a level further. Yeah, he's not far behind at all. Alright, let's keep moving. Alright, Jack-Tart hits level 8. I think we're okay. We'll leave it alone for now. Clearly grab this guy. And this is the scale suit, which, you know, again, not having the good gear, not having a good enough gear would be bad, right? Coming in here. Because look at how much damage we're constantly taking and whatnot. So it's in our best interest to be more, you know, better prepared, rather. Oh, another mimic, or pot cobra. Okay. Let's see what's here. Ah, very good. Very, very good. The pixie named Willow was found. Definitely finding more pixies and fairies and stuff than a couple of the others. We haven't looked at it in a while, so we'll check it out too. Yeah, definitely more pixies we're finding right away. But we care more about leprechauns just because more of the, you know, average enemies we've been bumping into have been underground, so it's kind of been working in a sense in our favor. I do believe, yep, we're heading out. Nice. Oh, what a rough little dungeon. So we're not going to go to the East Shrine. We're going to go to the town of Enric first, because hot damn do we need not just recovery, but we might even need some new gear coming up here as we've made it to town. This is the castle town of Enric. You must have responded to the summons from the castle, didn't you? You look like mercenaries. Yeah, funny thing about that, we actually are. Oh, there's a little dog. Woof woof. There's the pub. So we can heal there. We should probably do that. Hello. It's kind of crowded, but please help yourself to a vacant stool. I was sure that you would come here, so I arranged to get here first and wait for you. I see you made it this far okay, so I guess I can trust you with my boss. But I say it again, don't try to pull any tricks. I'll be watching you from every corner. Okay. And we've got a whole bunch of people sitting around in here, some drunk. Burp, drank that root beer too fast. Hey, did you know there's a special treasure in each of the east, west, south ruins? I'd love to get my hands on them still. In order to get in, you need some sort of of a key, and I know there is some connection to the mansion outside town. The iron door to that place can't be opened, so he says. Miles? Have you heard about the girl who comes here almost every day? She's the granddaughter of Rylix, the witch. She is so beautiful, you wouldn't believe that from her looks. That's why I like to hang around this establishment, and you know what? She'll probably come today. Bianca? Sorceress Rylix's granddaughter, Elise, is said to be working for the king, but she comes here often for another purpose. You want to know what it is? I'll tell you. The reason why she comes here is almost every day is to purchase milk for Rylix. I guess the milk helps Rylix to sleep at night. How considerate of her to do that for her grandmother. Greedy mercenaries, they're all blinded by money. It looks like some of them went to the mansion outside of town. They'll get punished for it, just you see if they don't. The owners of that place have lived there for several hundred years, drinking human blood. I'm sure they are, just waiting for their next victim. Oh boy. Since Rodai got killed in the cave-in, we haven't had anything to do, so let's party until we get dismissed. You know, I'm thinking about going to the mansion on the edge of town to do some treasure hunting. You want to come along? Let me know if you want to go. Hello there, welcome to our tavern. We'll be happy to serve mercenaries as long as they pay well. Just step up to the counter and order something. Welcome, what would you like? Yes, the waitress is very kind and we all appreciate your patronage. Well, first of all, let's go ahead. 10 coins a person, so 30 total. We're pretty decked out in cash at the moment, so it's not something we actively have to worry about. Now in this game, mithril ore is kind of funky because there's mithril ore and then there's another type of craftable for the blacksmith, which is much more important. This will make sense later as we progress. What the hell? Hey, we saw you in the opening. What a bitch! Whoa, the dog! Wow, what a bitch. Don't be fooled, Jagtart. She's behind you. That girl just vanished. She uses very strange techniques. It doesn't feel like natural magic at all. All the more reason to be very careful. Very strange. Woof woof. Oh, but the doggy's alive. I have a feeling, a suspicion rather, that that's just because they don't want to make it weird. Or probably in the original Japanese one, they fucking off him pretty quick here. Let's go ahead and head over here to the item shop for some good reasons. Leon, after we equip ourselves better, we had planned to go down to the southern cave, yet now I hear that the rocks blocking the entrance cannot be moved. I wanted to study the magic of the Far East culture, the Far East village, and which is south and west of here. What shall I do now? Although my husband isn't a soldier, he comes in here, looks at the weapons and armor, gives a big sigh, and goes home. What a child. I guess men, no matter what their age, yearn for trinkets like these. They need to grow up. O'Brien, you know that there are many different kinds of pixies, don't you? Some of them are effective against enemies which charge up to you, while others work against enemies that drop down from the ceiling. But you are naive to think if you think just having many kinds of pixies is good enough. Having lots of pixies of one type is much more useful. Their strength really adds up that way. That's true. Have you found any pixies yet? Yup. Pixies aren't too useful in battle. They scare easily, but when an enemy first appears, they can really help you out by getting in a first strike on your enemies. Okay, so first things first. We're probably going to just power gear. So in other words, we're going to want to get everything that we can afford from this point on. Like I said, sometimes we'll get extra stuff, but we should be ahead on what we need, per se. Yeah, there's a potion. So because we're ahead of what we need, I think we'll be good. So let's sell that. We can sell one of his herbs. And we'll sell one of the angel wings. Yes. We already have the garment here, the scale suit, so we can sell Rodai's scale suit. And we can probably sell 2 of his herbs just to make some more room. So we'll make sure this will go a little long in the episode just so we can get a lot of this sold off here and geared up. So that's fine for him. Yes, I wasn't done. Okay, we don't need this. We don't need all of these. We're gonna keep 1 antidote herb per character. She doesn't need as many healing herbs as well. We'll get her down to 5 or 4. There we go. And then we'll sell this gauntlet. This bronze brace. And then we will sell this feather robe. Alright. No. Alright, let's take a look here. So we have some new weapons here. We also have a power axe. Which nobody can use, so... Yes. Let's go ahead and grab the longsword. You can see the gear is just exorbitantly expensive. But we need it. And we'll buy this for Rodai. Get the iron staff. We don't necessarily need this as much, but we're going to get it because at this point we need the damage. No, we don't need that. Let's go to armor. Now we're not going to be able to afford everything, just as a heads up. As you can clearly see, the bronze armor is 2100. So we got to work on, and the battle armor is that way too. Yeah, very limited what we can buy. Maybe better to just buy the accessories because we can afford all of that versus buying 1 piece of gear here, even though these will give better upgrades. You can see there's the iron shell versus the bronze shell. The leather robe we might pick up as well. I think we have the chain suit on somebody. Okay, that's 32 to 39. So 32 to 39. That's 40 to 47. Oh, we can't even test that out. And that might be something we just look at later. So, okay. Let's break this down. And there's battle armor there too. So let's buy the chain glove. And he'll buy the old glove. We'll buy the large shield. And then let's go ahead and buy the iron brace. And whatever, if we could buy the robe, we will go gun for that item first and foremost. Yeah, we could buy the robe. Because she's going to have the hardest time defending herself, so at least we can gear her up completely. And I think that's all we can get, yeah. So that would this will probably be the next attempt for gear, followed by the change suit possibly. But I'm going to hold out on that because I think we can get the bronze armor is like a further along upgrade. There's also the battle armor. So I'm curious to see what we can do when we accumulate this kind of money. But we got to get further in the game before we can deal with that. The other thing is I think we're going to start seeing potions either here or the next town. Okay, we got fairy powder, which I believe is MP recovery. We can buy angel wing, herbs, and antidotes. We don't need any of that now. Let me see here. I think there's something we can get. Alright. Well, that's all that we can do, in a sense, with that. We'll fiddle around with exploring this town, because we got to come back here anyway. I found very many interesting materials in the labyrinth scattered around this country. Much of the equipment here I've made from materials I've found from places I've explored. However, there's so many tricks and traps there that it's hard for a simple dwarf like me to explore much further. I should have studied more seriously. Yes, you should have. Alright, and I believe if we want to save, we got to do it over here. So we still really even haven't fully explored this town yet. So there's a lot of stuff here to fiddle around with. Primarily, there's the pub. There we went to the store already. And then there's some, I believe, some homes we can actually go into. And there's some other things we're going to want to do because there's some items that can be found here. But we are out of time. So with that said, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ActarStudios for more live gaming action, because guess what? When we come back, specifically when we come back, we will pretty much end up in another dungeon. There will be quite a bit of grinding and some more story and whatnot that's going to continue us forward. And a mild bit of kind of perusing around to get not just items, but to get some of that other gear. I might do some grinding just to buy a few pieces, but I'm not going to go out of my way to do that quite yet. So with that said, thanks for stopping by, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.